How's everybody doing? I'm very happy to see everybody today. Thank you for joining. Uh, let's see. Yesterday was the launch of the No Morbidity. We sold out of our allotment in under 4 hours, which is what I thought would happen. So thank you everybody that purchased, and thank you everybody. I see No Morbidity is sold out. We will be selling. We have a small allotment coming that was in transit from Ambrosia in California to Tiger Fitness in Ohio. So probably tomorrow or the next day, we will sell a very small allotment, and that will be the last that's sold for about 5 to 7 weeks, depending upon how long it takes to get everything in, supply chain, that sort of thing. So the order is already being placed for the next allotment, and it will be much greater. So we'll be uh, able to uh, you know accommodate everybody even more. And it was a huge success. I wanted to thank all of you. I'm going to be doing videos on how to properly use it here coming up, on how to make sure that everybody's getting the most they can for it. Again, No Morbidity is not meant to be something that just like totally does all the work for you. It is meant to be used as a tool to help you adjust your lifestyle to get to a happier and healthier life that you can maintain. Um, it is meant for you to be able to get a hold of your food habits, get off of all the processed food, get off of eating 25 times a day. It is meant to help people get to a healthier weight while not suffering through being intensely hungry the entire time, because that is why everybody normally ends up reverting back to their old habits. Is they hate being hungry all the time. They hate having that constant aching of wanting food. This kind of helps take that away. It helps with your stress. It helps with your actual stomach hunger. I am super proud of it. I use this myself to help avoid binges. This, along with a few other supplements and our hunger management method, which, by the way, you can get the tips on if you join up with the Hunger Management Support Group. This is You can get a 30-minute consultation with myself or Crystal. You can join the just a hunger management support group that also gives you access to the live and pre-recorded classes. I'm doing the live class tonight with Crystal. We're doing restorative yoga for anybody that wants to join today. You can sign up for that class tonight. Um, I did like kind of a strength endurance class with her on Monday night. Yes, last night she taught another class, but I did not. Actually participate. I was busy taking care of a few other things. So you can join that. You can also just go straight to 3 months worth of coaching. If you feel if, even with No Morbidity, if you feel that you very much need coaching, which many people still do, because for a lot of people, even if your hunger was kind of reduced or minimized, you still need help building these healthy habits. We are experts at that. I will call myself one. We've helped thousands of people get healthier, and we can do so. Today, I'll answer questions about No Morbidity all day long, everything like that, because I love it. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of what we're doing. But today we're going to talk about how TikTok is making people unhealthy. It's absolutely like I'm sorry, but like we're going to get back to reality. Hopefully, at some point in some time soon, where you know it's just this big clusterfuck, and I'm of people trying to say you can't judge me by my weight, you can't judge my health by my weight, even though I'm 300 pounds. You people sound ridiculous. I mean, we need to actually get to the stage where we recognize that this is full on lunacy. Like, I mean, call me fat phobic. I don't give a shit. Like, I mean, a crazy person calling me a name is a crazy person calling me a name. I don't give a shit. I mean, it's ridiculous at this stage. So, or if maybe not a crazy person, maybe you're of a normal weight, and then you call me fat phobic because I tell fat people they should indeed lose weight because it's bad for them, it's a burden on society, it's even bad for the planet. You call me fat phobic. You are actually the shitty person. If you are a healthy weighted person and you try to shame other people for that encourage other people to try to get healthy, you are the shitty person. You absolutely are. You are perfectly willing to lie straight to somebody's face about their physical health in order to be seen as, the good person or the nice person. Fuck you. Get there faster, you lying sacks of shit. Anyway, Gracie, how are you doing? Michelle North, Sullivan, Brian, how you been? Daryl, Michelle North, Patricia Coswell, what's going on? Dakota, how are you? Kenya, how are you? Mrs. TDL. Okay. So excited! I got a notification to my No Morbidity shift. Yeah, they do a great job. Now I'm just waiting for Ember to get back in restock. I think sometime next week. I don't know. So I'm getting. I need to get some Ember also. Elk, how are you? Katie SC, thank you very much. We appreciate it. It's what I thought, but we needed to test out where it was going to be. The next allotment should be much grander, so we won't sell out as easily. Because people trust what you preach. Can't wait for nobody. Thank you very much. Again, we will be going over how to use it, everything like that. Absolutely. I keep checking to see if my No Morbidity shift, the impatience is real. I hope it gets out to your Tejada Legacy. How are you? Good to see you again. Ash, Janet, Jamie, Lula. Link for the tea. Link for the tea is on the Ambrosia website, ambrosiacollective.com. So. Hey everyone from Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Cool. What's up? Least interesting woman in the world. Physical characteristics are visual. How can you see? How you not see ill health unless you were blind? They see it. So I can look at Eugenia Cooney and make a judgment. No shit. Like I can look at Eugenia Cooney and make an absolute judgment that woman is ill. What's the messed up thing is Eugenia Cooney doesn't talk about her anorexia. But Tess Holliday claims she has the same disease. Think about that. Think about that for 1 second. Think about how crazy that shit is. That to me is that just shows how the people from the fat acceptance movement, they just don't care. They do not give a shit about other people at all. They were perfectly willing to look at this. Hang on 1 second. Look at this. I'm sorry, but if you can't tell that both of these women are unhealthy, if you can't tell that this is radically unhealthy and should not be, put out there as in any way normal, but also that this, by the way, this is photoshopped all fuck shit too, by the way. She's smoothed out all sorts of shit. Fucking, if you're so fucking sexy at being 400 fucking pounds, Tess, why the fuck do you filter every motherfucking thing? Why do you get lip fillers? Why do you got to wear 4 pounds of fucking makeup? This woman wears 4 pounds of makeup and then dots on her freckles. That's how ridiculous this is, But for real, both of these, but this is unhealth right here. They both this woman clearly has anorexia. Clearly, this woman claims to have the same fucking thing. That's how insulting this fucking horrible ass person is to people that actually have anorexia and people that have lost anorexia. Look at this. That is insanity. This is a liar about eating disorder to try to get people to sympathize with her and shit. That's how horrible of a person. Let me see. Hi, sad I didn't get No Morbidity. Received alert when they were all gone. Looking forward to the next run. We will be selling, like I said, we will have a very small allotment. We'll be selling tomorrow or Friday out of Tiger Fitness, and it will probably be gone in an instant. But I'll share it. Okay. And that was stuff. That was an allotment we had in transit from the Ambrosia Collective to No Morbidity or to Tiger Fitness. So you do this phone size in comparison to her body. Yikes. Well, they're probably the same phone. They're probably very similar phones if you look at it. Boom, boom, boom. That's probably a very similar phone. Look at that. Yeah. Tess is also photoshopped if you look closely. Right. She absolutely is. This is horrible. I mean, and this woman lives on TikTok. She lives for TikTok. Same thing with Lizzo. If you look at their interactions, most other places that like watch their interactions on Twitter, stuff like that, even YouTube. Like go to Tess Holliday's YouTube channel for her podcast that she surrendered because it was getting savaged. It's horrible. I mean, this is ill. I mean, this is ill health. Both of these young ladies. I wish them that they would get help. I wish that they would absolutely get healthier and get help. I truly do. The one, I don't think that Eugenia Cooney denies that she is sick. I think that she's got massive body dysmorphia, and I really wish for her serious recovery. But to pretend that they're both not illness is a problem in society right now. You know, it really, really, really is. Tess is always photoshopped. I agree. Nobody's proud of their EDs. She's flaunting this ED that she doesn't have. And it's just so, like, she shows herself, like, on camera eating all the time. She was showing herself stuffing herself with pizza the other day. And I'm sorry, but if you are anorexic, you do not show yourself eating on camera. Yeah, I mean, especially video. It's ridiculous. It's such an open-faced, bold-faced lie that that society just like pushes for her. Mainstream media pushes this lie. She says she's anorexic. They're like, oh wow, like explain to people how that is. And I know all bodies of all sizes starve. Like, no, they don't. Just because, first of all, you are not starved. This woman has not starved ever. The one is starving. Eugenia Cooney, that is starving yourself. Being a little hungry occasionally is not starving. That is, and Tess Holliday could try even saying that is like saying that her eating disorder should run the show. Anyway, we are going to go over a few other crazy things, and one of them being this. Hang on. Okay, hang on. I want to make sure I do this right, so we're going to stop sharing this. Boom. And then we're going to come over here, share screen, get the video, the audio, and this lady's crazy. Wizard of Jaws, sorry, but you're nuts. You need serious psychological counseling. This is about the obese woman on the cover of the Sports Illustrated magazine. Now I'm going to point out a few other things too. All right, a lot of people are saying, well, she's not that big. By her own data, and I did a video about this last week, but by her own data, she's like 240, 5'11". She's big. She's morbidly obese. She's viscerally fat. And most of the pictures that I've seen in Sports Illustrated are airbrushed and photoshopped to all fucking hell. And that's what they do with most models on these magazines, by the way. That's what they do with male and female models and filters and all sorts of shit. But she's morbidly obese. Morbidly. But this crazy woman goes on this little tirade. I found this extremely interesting. We're going to listen.
All right. So apparently, this beautiful woman, this goddess right.
Look at this, by the way. Look at the smoothed out stomach. Look at this. Like, you can see the smoothing. Like, it's just very much, very, very, very much. This woman is photoshopped to fucking all craziness.
Here has triggered.
And by the way, beauty is subjective. Like, for like this came out when Jordan Peterson, who is a bitch, by the way. And I know that me calling him a bitch upset more people than fat people. Listen, stands for Jordan Peterson. This dude literally said said something openly on a forum, and then was upset when people said something about it, and to the point where he like stomped his. And I wouldn't care if him being upset. Ignore those people, put them on mute. I don't even care if you block people, because the way I see it is, you have a right to listen to or not listen to who you want. It's all a matter of, you're not stopping them from speaking. You're just not listening, and that's your option, right? But to stomp his feet down and say it was just toxic and he was leaving was so hypocritical and pussiness. I can't even fucking get over. But anyway, so Jordan Peterson said that this is not attractive. He didn't even say the word fat, but maybe he does not find her attractive. Like, why do people owe other people attraction? Like, I got to be real. I don't find her too attractive, because here's my thing. If this woman came out and said, like, I'm trying my very best to get healthy, then okay, that would alter stuff. But when you are just in a morbidly obese state and you are thinking that you shouldn't change and you shouldn't try to better yourself, to me, that means you're kind of a weak person. And I don't appreciate that. When you're not trying to do better for yourself and better for society and better for your family and friends and all that stuff, I don't find that to be attractive in a person at all. That's just, I don't find that. I think it's perfectly within realm. Now, we're going to continue talking about this very seriously, obviously, crazy woman.
Some of you little baby D, where, mommy motherfuckers.
So I do find it funny that like she is trying to say that people calling her not attractive are somehow whiny and stuff like that when she is having this massive meltdown tirade because somebody called somebody else unattractive. You know, like I mean, somebody called somebody else unattractive, and she's trying to insult the size of people's dicks, and she's saying that they're whiny when she literally has a 2.5 minute video in tirade of somebody of people calling somebody else unattractive. It's fucking comical. Comical. It really is.
Let's talk about it. Since you guys are so fucking sure that you're dietitians and personal trainers and health and well-being experts now, let's fucking talk about it because her
Yeah, let's fucking talk about it. She's unhealthy and so are you.
body in that photo, her body is what my body looked like at the peak of an eating disorder. You don't.
Her body is what your body looked like at the peak of an eating disorder. How the fuck does that actually help your case at all? Like, I agree. The woman in the photo does have an eating disorder. It's just not seen as an eating disorder in our society. You see, if you're morbidly obese and if you're eating in a way that is keeping you morbidly obese, you are eating in a disordered fashion. All of society needs to get there. All of society needs to fucking accept the fact that if you are morbidly obese and you are eating in a way that is either having you gain weight or maintain weight, you are eating in a disordered fashion. You have some sort of eating disorder. You need to get there. No ordered eating, no healthy eating is going to leave you in a state of ill health. In which case, this woman very clearly is not healthy. And the woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated, that woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated is close to middle age for her life expectancy based off of her visceral fat and how fucking fat she is. That's reality. Like people need to grasp that. Like if you're trying to change, you can be eating in an ordered fashion. If you are a morbidly obese person and you are losing weight, you can still be eating in a disordered fashion. You can be eating a little too little. You can be eating shitty food because that's about calorie balance and energy balance, right? But if you are morbidly obese and you are eating in a way that's keeping you morbidly obese or making you morbidly obeser, you are in fact in the throes of disordered eating. That's why when all these people say, I'm recovering from an eating disorder and blah blah blah. I'm recovering from an eating disorder. That's why I'm big. You're not recovering from shit if you stay morbidly obese. You are not recovering from absolutely anything if you stay morbidly obese. Not even a fucking little bit. Yeah, I mean, you crazy fucks. Like we desperately need to get healthy. I can tell you this because it is very clear that the powers that be are not going to let the public go. They're going to keep people in a constant state of health crisis, and they are going to be trying to scare everybody constantly about this, like the pox thing and the pandemic thing and all sorts of stuff. I can tell you this right now. I'm not taking a fuck thing seriously at all, whatsoever, until they actually start saying, hey, maybe people need to lose weight because this is serious. If all of a sudden they came out and said the reality of it, then I would see like maybe they're fucking serious about this one. But until the number one comorbidity for just about every communicable disease there is, even the common cold, the number one, like, because people die of the common cold, just so you know that, like, and they have for years and years and years and years and years, decades and decades and decades, right? So, you know who dies from it? Obese people. People that get they're chronically inflamed lungs, they die. The people that have vitamin D deficiencies. It is, in reality, that when you eat yourself into a state of frailty, that of an elderly person, you are in fact frail enough to die from the shit that kills elderly people. Just like this woman right over here and the woman in the cover of that magazine, like Tess Holliday, and like every other super fat woman or super fat man that is in fact in denial of the fact that they have eaten themselves into frailty. We as a society, if we wish to prosper, if we wish to survive, if we wish to thrive as a people, need to start accepting the fact that gluttoning yourself to the point where you are not healthy is bad for you, for the healthcare system, for society in general. It's bad for the fucking planet because you create more waste. Like this woman right here eats probably 500 to 1,000 calories more than she should likely take in to be at an optimal health a day, a fucking day. You know, then she likely should. It's just fucking reality. You know, like get there faster, people.
don't know shit. You don't know shit about what a body looks like and what that indicates about its health. Because
Yeah, you do. Yeah, absolutely you do. Absolutely do. And here's another thing I can tell you, fat lady. If you're 50 to 100 pounds, like if you're 100 pounds overweight, every step you take, 400 extra pounds on your knees. Every step. It's physics. If you're walking downhill, that can be 1,000 to 1,200 extra pounds of weight on your knees every time you take a step on your load-bearing joints. That should not be there. You know why? And listen real close there, fat chick. Gravity exists. We are at the end of that conversation. When people say you can be morbidly obese and healthy, until you can find a way for gravity not to exist where the fuck you're at, until Elon Musk can create an anti-gravity belt or something like that, you must accept the fact that there are structural and physical limitations to your bones, your cartilage, your connective tissue, and that you putting hundreds of extra pounds with every step you take on those things, on that the structural limitations of your bone, your cartilage, your knees, your ligaments, does in fact wear them the fuck out faster and will result in massive amounts of chronic pain later on, likely being more sedentary, and thus you getting fatter. And then you developing more systemic inflammation. And to be morbidly obese, it's almost guaranteed that you're eating highly processed carbohydrates. You're eating like lots of breads, lots of cake, or lots of sugary items. It is almost guaranteed. The only people that might be different than that are sumo wrestlers, and sumo wrestlers are shown that, like, a lot of people are like, well, what about sumo wrestlers? They're healthy. They're diet. You don't eat like a sumo wrestler. You eat McDonald's. They eat sushi. That very fucking different. You eat Kentucky Fried Chicken and drink the fucking gravy. They eat sashimi. A lot of it. Just a fucking lot of it. Like, this is like, you don't know anything about how a person's health is by their look. Yes, you do. You know if they're hurting their knees. Absolutely. Absolutely. And another person Elk just pointed out, sumo wrestlers get paid to be that big. If you are keeping yourself morbidly obese, just like food too much and make too many fucking excuses for yourself.
You might look great in your opinion. You might look great, but you're full of shit. You're full of turds and crap and defecation.
Technically, everybody is. Unless you've like maybe Eugenia Cooney isn't, but technically everybody has some defecation in them. At least at most points in time, unless you've had a really good cleanse or something like that. Yeah, they're all, and somebody just pointed out, they're all just ad hominem attacks. This woman's just very triggered. I find it funny that she's like, her whole premise again was people got upset and now she's just losing her fucking mind, which, by the way, just so everybody understands, being morbidly obese does cause neuroinflammation, which is inflammation in the brain. And it does absolutely fucking cause behavioral issues, cognitive impairment. It leads to Alzheimer's at a much higher rate. And it does cause immature behavior, that sort of thing too. And very honestly, I mean, we can see this. So.
Disgusting human being. You are literally incapable of accepting the fact that other people find that attractive. Because
no, I'm very people find all sorts of shit attractive. People should be able to find all sorts of shit attractive. Saying that it's healthy is just fucking crazy. Like, which are we talking about? Because this fucking crazy loon bag has absolutely talked about health and attractiveness. So if you're talking attractive, I'm going to agree with you. People can find her attractive. A lot of people, I think, probably find her attractive. I think a lot of people are going to say she's got a real pretty face. I mean, like, and then other people may not like the body. Some people might not like the face. That's okay too, right? Like, unless you're saying that people owe you attraction for just fucking existing, because then that sounds a little fucking rapey. But to be this upset by people saying that somebody is not attractive, you're kind of implying that everybody needs to find who you think they should find attractive. So you're kind of taking preference away, which again, I've never like people. In the last 2 years, we've morphed into a very weird society. Uh, Very, very, very weird society because my stances have not changed that much. I mean, if you can check my content, the shit I say beforehand and shit I say now, it's very similar. I've been painted as an alt-right person for most of the last 2 years because I stood up for common sense, logic, statistics, data, and historically what we've done in many cases. But even before that, I've been called many fucking things because of me saying that indeed gravity exists and fat people are fucking unhealthy. But I don't know how the party of the party that used to talk about how we need to just love, like, let people love who they want to love, has gotten to the point where find me attractive or you're a fucking fat phobe. I don't know how we've gotten to the point where let lesbians like women, but now if they don't like trans men that have dicks, that they're sexual racists or whatever. Like, that's literally a fucking term being used. Like, people wonder why I lean more towards the right now. It's because very fucking realistically, the left has gone fucking crazy and shown themselves to be incredible fucking bigots in many fucking ways, and saying shit that I just can't fucking co-sign. My stances have not changed. You can check my shit from years ago where I said we shouldn't reelect any fucking body. We should start fucking fresh, like, for real. We should have term limits. We should fucking make sure that we fucking if you've been in Congress more than 12 years, we don't fucking need you. You're the reason why we're all fucked up, if you ask me. Like, I mean, maybe we should fucking have a maximum age for who we can sit as the leader of the fucking free world. Shit like that. Maybe we should make it so that we, as the American people, can see every fucking bit of our budget. Like, I should be able to be like, we're sending $40 billion over to another country. I want to see every fucking dollar and how it's spent. I don't understand why that's fucking weird. But my thing is that I've said the same shit forever, and then we get like shit like this that comes out where this woman is pretty much saying that you should not have choice. If you don't find this woman attractive, that there's something wrong with you. To me, that sounds fucking kind of rapey. That sounds kind of very fucking strange. I mean, I don't understand how, like, we need to fucking, like, because they proclaim themselves to be healthy and proclaim themselves to be fucking attractive, that everybody needs to be like, okay. I don't fucking get that. I really don't. But let's hear Lundberg finish up here.
Because if other people find that attractive, then how do I know what kind of girl to get? So all my guy friends think I'm so cool, because I really just want my guy friends to think I'm cool.
So, does anybody else think that this woman has some relationship issues? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, she is literally saying that people that don't find her attractive only do so to impress other people. Like, this, you guys, like, this is fucking full on fucking craziness. Like this, somebody should call Adult Protective Services, because this woman right over here is having some sort of conniption right now.
They won't think I'm cool if all girls are beautiful. I don't have any fucking patience for it anymore. When I see
anymore?
An adult man doing shit like this, it says so much to me. It says so much. It says your wife is dry. It says your girlfriend's a desert. She's
But if the guy has a wife and a girlfriend,
Sahara, not a drip drop to be found in years, my friend. This is the energy of a man who pulls into the drive-thru before you do so that he can get there first. Imagine.
This woman has obviously been let down by somebody, probably herself. I mean, I just like to say that if a man does not find the morbidly obese woman on the fucking cover of Sports Illustrated attractive, that they can't like please another woman is just, I don't even fucking like. Do they realize how ridiculous they fucking like? I mean, it's just so funny. Like, this is not reality. This is somebody throwing a conniption because somebody that she knows looks better than her, in her opinion, or in her opinion. I'm not going to say she knows, but in her opinion, the woman on the cover of that magazine looks better than her, is prettier than her. Obviously, she likes her body more and everything like that. But I mean, so if people are saying that's not attractive, they're basically calling this woman ugly, and she's losing her fucking shit over it. I mean, that's what's happening. Like, if the pinnacle, what's on a cover of a magazine of somebody that she herself finds attractive, very clearly, or maybe she thinks she does, I don't know. I don't judge. But so when people say that's not attractive, she loses her fucking mind because she thinks that woman's better looking than her. So therefore, those people are in fact calling her ugly by association. I mean, I don't understand how we keep going back from attraction and health, because those are not the same fucking thing. Like, they're absolutely not the same fucking thing. I mean, fucking, there's people that love morbidly obese people. They love how they look. They don't actually love the person, because if you really loved a person, the last thing you'd want them to be is morbidly obese. Because if you really love a person, you want them to be alive as long as humanly fucking possible. And you would encourage them to fucking lose weight and get to a fucking healthy weight and spend as much time holding your hand as possible. You see, you may love how they look because, you like morbidly obese people. For some reason, you think that's attractive. I have no idea. But if, I mean, it's fucking just insane. Like, it's just fucking insane.
And by the way, let's just imagine. What's the matter, Jordan? You had to quit Twitter. You had to quit Twitter because everybody didn't like what you had to say about the model. Can you imagine?
I agree with that. Well, you had to fucking like, and he didn't quit. I mean, he's fucking, he didn't even fucking stop posting, which just makes him even fucking bigger bitch. So.
Imagine literally looking like the human. Look at this. This is the human incarnation of a basset hound.
So now she's going to literally insult how he looks. Like, this is the equivalent of how Tess Holiday was, saying that fucking Joe Rogan looked like fucking Uncle Fester. Like, so what? Uncle Fester's ugly. So wait, not all bodies are beautiful. Like, I mean, this woman is like now going to insult how he looks. Like, how Jordan Peterson. I mean, he looks like a basset hound now. It's fucking hilarious.
The Grinch got a Queer Eye makeover.
that was actually a funny one. I actually fucking like that. I think that's a very, very, very funny one. This does just completely wreck, and I mean, wreck her stances on shit. Because right now, she is showing that these are the thoughts that go through her fucking head. Right now, like, I mean, and I hear it all the time. I hear the bald, the tattoos, everything like that, as if I don't like. As a newsflash, just everybody, I think I'm a good-looking guy. Like, I mean, I personally do. You don't need to. I like. You know why I think I'm a good-looking guy? Crystal tells me she thinks I'm good-looking. My wife tells me she thinks I'm good-looking. That's why I think I'm a good-looking guy, and that's the only person I give a fuck about thinking I'm a good-looking guy. My wife calls me sexy. The person I want to spend the rest of my life with does. I don't even need to fucking go out in the scope of anything fucking else. I really don't. This woman clearly is stating the things that she fucking thinks about herself. One, in that she feels she's ugly because they were calling somebody else not attractive that she finds prettier than her. And two, she's proving right now that people are only politically correct because they think that they socially need to be. She right now is proving that her thought process is one of saying that she does not find this man attractive and has tons of insults ready to just shoot off onto TikTok because she does feel this way. That is the problem with political correctness. She is proving my point about political correctness. People actually state this, people avoid saying the things that are in their mind. It's the same thing about racism. Like, I would rather know a person is racist by their words and their actions than them to lie to somebody's face and pretend not to be when in fact they truly fucking are. I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, I miss those days. Like, we should encourage free speech. I think every bit of anything anybody wants to say should just be put out there. Just like let it the fuck out there, because then you know who to fucking talk to. Like, this woman clearly, one, I mean, she's allowed to speak and she clearly has mental fucking issues. Two, she clearly judges people off of their appearance and has has horrible things to say about them, which she's allowed. Say everything you fucking want to say. I fucking truly appreciate it. She could make a video about me and say whatever the fuck she wants about me. She could say, call me a little dick person. She could she could say all that shit. You know what it means to me? Nothing. It might provide some fucking comedy, because I will say this: the fucking Grinch with a queer eye makeover thing made me fucking giggle. But I can just honestly tell you that this is every fat acceptance person. Every time you've seen a fat acceptance person say, if you don't find me attractive, you're fat phobic. Like, when they throw the fat phobia out there, anything against them, they throw fat phobia out there. And then if any possible chance, they all of a sudden will go straight to insulting your physical fucking appearance. And that's what this woman's doing. I appreciate this woman so much, so incredibly much, for showing just how fucking hypocritical all this bullshit actually is, and how stupid political correctness is, because people still think this shit. They just don't feel like they can say the shit.
Most unfuckable pile of human rice cake I've ever seen in my life. Imagine looking like this and thinking you have shit to say about this. Oh.
Does she not realize how fucking insane that is? Like, you're going to insult one person's appearance to then say people have to find something else attractive. This is fucking, I mean, I don't even fucking understand how this woman isn't. I'm secondhand embarrassed for her, and I think she's a fucking loon bag. I mean, I'm literally embarrassed for this woman. I mean, it's fucking crazy.
Oh, honey. And now if this ends up on the wrong side of TikTok and one of you wannabe dietitian doctor, gym science alpha bros, want to tell me about how the fact that she's promoting unhealthiness, you don't fucking know.
Yeah, I do, because gravity exists. Just straight up. Until you can fucking disprove fucking physics, that's fine. But look at that fucking face. She is crazy.
Ugly men out here grasping for straws, y'all. They're grasping for straws. We're unplugging from the patriarchy, getting ourselves where they grasping.
How are you unplugging from the patriarchy when you get so upset because dudes found a woman unattractive? Unplugging from the patriarchy would not be giving a fuck. Just to be real. I mean, unplugging from the patriarchy would you not be giving a fuck. This woman clearly gives a fuck. I mean, like, there was many fucks given, to the point where she was literally about, just openly fucking hypocritical, and I fucking loved it. I fucking loved it. I mean, I think that's fucking amazing that she just like blew her entire arguments out of the fucking water by how she fucking acted about her fucking self. I mean, that's fucking, I love it. I love when they do this shit. Like, it makes me smile to a massive degree, because look how fucking crazy this woman is. I mean, for her to go straight to the insults about dude's look, even though he does look like a pussy to me. But I mean, just go, I'll fucking insult him. I insult anybody. People can insult me. I don't give a fuck. People can find me. And, the whole we've talked about that. But she's trying to say that people should find fat chick on Sports Illustrated, attractive and gorgeous and everything like that, because she obviously, people calling that woman unattractive clearly means she's ugly as fuck, because I personally think she's ugly as fuck too. What are you gonna do now? You're ugly as fuck because you're crazy. That's mostly it. And you fucking got the fucking 80s fucking dude thing. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. But so she goes straight to the insults of his look, and very creative. I come back to the fucking thing. The fucking the Grinch got a queer eye fucking makeover. That is hilarious. That one was good. I might even fucking use that. I mean, for real, because that was fucking funny. But I mean, we don't see the fucking hypocrisy there. Like, they're telling you, like, this group tells you if you listen to them, the very opportunity they get really fucking fucked up, pissed off, they go straight to the very creative, very thought out insults that they have in their head all the fucking time about other fucking people. But yet nobody should say shit about their own personal fucking appearance because they are, in fact, aware that they are unhealthy. They are, in fact, aware that many people do not find that attractive. They are aware that to a great degree, people that claim that they think fat women are attractive or fat men are attractive are just being nice. Now, I'm not saying you're not attractive if you're an obese person. I'm not. I'm saying you should try to help yourself. I'm saying that it's perfectly acceptable for people to not find me attractive. It's perfectly acceptable for people not to find fat people attractive. It's perfect. Like, people could not find me attractive because they don't like bald men. People could not find me attractive because they don't like guys that work out every fucking day. They think that there's a problem with that. People can find me not attractive for all sorts of fucking reasons. I can list off a billion of them, right? But I'm okay with that. It's when people get to the point where you need to find me attractive, but I think you're ugly as fuck, that I love the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy of this whole section group of people, the whole fat acceptance community, people that, anybody that uses the word fat phobic, I can almost guarantee you has fucking said stupid shit like this shit before. I mean, and it proves them so fucking wrong. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. All right, so we're gonna go a little Q&A. I talked about her a lot longer than I went to, so let's see. I started with George Washington's farewell address to the political party. I don't know what you're talking about. This is what happens when you stop teaching philosophy in school. I agree with that. I agree. They say they don't care, then film themselves ranting about it for a half an hour. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, it's so fucking fucked up. Like, so messed up. So, they never self-reflect. No, absolutely not. They love using buzzwords without knowing what they mean. The fat phobia thing is just stupid. It's a made-up fucking terminology. I mean, there's no irrational fear of being obese. There's no irrational fear of it. Like, there's irrational. Like, the only way there's already a term for it. It's anorexia. But to be that, you have to have multiple other things. I mean, if you have an irrational fear of being fat, like an irrational fear of being fat, would that not make you super skinny? If you're fat, you don't have an irrational fear of being fat. Like, people are like, my internal fat phobia when they're 300 pounds. You don't got internal shit about fatness. You're just fucking fat. Like, I mean, like, your internalized fat phobia. No, you're fat. You don't like being fat because you have to wake up being fat. You don't like being fat because you have to walk up the fucking stairs being fat. You don't like being fat because you have to hold your breath when you tie your shoes being fat. You don't like being fat when you're a dude because you have to fucking move your stomach out of the way to see your fucking penis. You don't like being fat when you're a woman because you have to move your poop out of the way to have sex. That's the fucking thing. Like, what the fuck? 30 pounds down in 3 months. Great fucking job. While struggling every day with a debilitating pain condition I had, plus my life, plus PCOS, fixing my health, no matter obstacles. Thank you for no nonsense, Jody. Very fucking good job. Very fucking good job. I hope you have continued success. I do strongly suggest that you talk to your doctor for the PCOS about berberine. It is a wonderful supplement that has been shown to be even more effective for PCOS than metformin. So do talk to your doctor about that. How can you run for state governor and yet say that the world say it's the worst state in America? We're talking about Stacey Abrams. I don't know. People are talking about something with on fifth restraining order. I haven't been paying attention to the comments. So ask questions moving forward, and I'm right here. Of course, they are. All people care if they're attracted to others. Absolutely. Like, until you like, if nobody found me, like, if Crystal didn't find me attractive, I'd fucking do something about it. Right the fuck away. No shit. I'm just lucky she fucking. I mean, all Crystal's favorite fucking movie stars are bald dudes too. So fucking good. So when she loses again, she'll probably complain again. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Alan. Thanks for the content. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's perfectly rational to fear ill health. It is completely rational. Like, it makes complete physiological sense. It completely does. And if anybody, and I'm talking even some of you, how about this? We'll even do this. I will open this up and you can fucking record this shit too. I don't even give a fuck. But if you yourself want to fucking, if you're a fat acceptance advocate, there's going to be a link posted right here. You can buy a consultation from me and you can try to fucking state your case. You can even record it and share it all. I mean it. Like, I am that confident in what I fucking talk about when it comes to obesity and how stupid the fat acceptance movement is and how ridiculous fat phobia is, that you can fucking record this shit. I would gladly talk to any fat advocate on this fucking channel, on any fucking channel. I would gladly talk to them. They can explain to me how gravity doesn't exist in their fucking world, and somehow being 300 pounds does not fucking hurt your joints more. Because I will fucking go right on there. Like, you can, if you fucking wear your knees out 20 years before they were meant to fucking wear out, you beat them the fuck up, and you fucking start not being able to fucking ambulate around, you better get control of your food really fucking quickly. You need some no morbidity, because no shit, if you are a sedentary motherfucker, you are not going to be able to eat a whole fucking lot of food. That's a huge problem right now. Like, the whole 2,000 calorie suggested thing, first of all, that was for fucking adult men. Most women should not take in 2,000 calories in a fucking day. They shouldn't even look at the 2,000 calorie USRDA bullshit, because that was for adult men. Secondly, that was an adult men were fucking active and didn't sit on their fucking asses playing video games and fucking go through drive-thrus all the goddamn time. That was fucking produced when men and women fucking moved around all the fucking time, had to walk a lot of fucking places, did shit like that. So, reality, most fucking adult males should think about a maximum of 1,800 calories, and most adult females should probably think about a maximum of 1,600 calories. But most of the time, the adult male and adult females in our fucking world eat anywhere from 2,500 to 3,000 calories in a fucking day, and that's why we're fat as fuck as a country. We're fat as fuck. Fat as fuck. I have a very rational fear of being fat. Me too. Keep dropping facts. Not all people care about looks. I can say that. I mean, rubber and glue on the playground. Absolutely. All I hear from her was blah, blah, blah. Oh, I mean, that's all it sounded like. So, I mean, she's super insecure. Like, super, like, she's going to fucking immediately go to fucking insulting people's looks when she's talking about looks. And she conflated the health and look thing so many fucking times. That was glorious. It was a glorious fucking video. I fucking had a great fucking time. Congrats on the Morbidity launch. Sold out in just over 8 hours. So it was actually like 5 hours, just to be real. But I think it was 5 or 6 hours, something like that. But we will have another allotment to just a very small, like, stuff that we had earmarked for other stuff that we're going to we were going to sell them to different different places, but we're going to put it on for sale for Tiger Fitness here on Thursday or Friday, tomorrow or Friday. So I will let you all know. So, and before we get to, we got 13 minutes. I'll do some Q&A. If anybody has questions about ask any questions about anything. I don't give a fuck. Any fucking thing. But the birth rate is even being impacted by fatness in America. Isn't that an alarm? You know, we hear a lot of times how we're overpopulated, but Elon Musk has a pretty good fucking stance where fucking birth rates are fucking like we could have societal collapse soon. If all of a sudden some sort of strange event where a bunch of young people took fucking therapy that all of a sudden made them infertile, we're in pretty fucking serious trouble when it comes to that shit. Just to be real. Like, if all of a sudden fucking birth rates just plummet, we're in pretty fucking seriously bad shape. Just to be real. Okay? Just so everybody understands. My son graduates in 1 month. He's down 50 to 206 feet. That's fucking great. Boom. Elk. That's fucking amazing. Amazing. Jim is offering free summer membership for teens, and he signed up. That's fucking outstanding. That's fucking... What gym? You like, I mean, for real, we'll see about promoting that gym for them. So that's fucking amazing. I think also it's normal to be attracted to other healthy people, like when you're attracted to generally motivated people. It's a lifestyle thing. Like you like, when you're a healthy person, you know what lifestyle it takes to be a healthy person. And it's a similar interest type thing. That gotta be real. Like, I mean, it's just biologically hardwired for people to if you look at the studies, it's the people are attracted to like wide shoulders. Women are normally attracted to wide shoulders. When men are normally attracted to wide hips. Like, it's fucking, it's thin waist, wide hips. Thin waist indicates in both male and female indicates health. Like, a smaller waist for male and female indicates health. Everybody realize that. Waist to height rate. We should use waist to height ratio way more than we use BMI. That's one of the arguments I'm trying to get away from. So people are like, BMI is bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Let's talk waist to height ratio. We can talk waist to height ratio. The waist to height ratio numbers in America are worse than the fucking BMI numbers. By waist to height ratio, The average woman has a waist height ratio of 61%. The average male, 59%. That's morbidly obese. That's viscerally obese. That's fucked up. The average American is viscerally obese by data. But so let's fucking we don't even need to talk about BMI, although it's incredibly accurate, especially if you have a large stomach, your BMI is pretty fucking accurate. Just being real. Okay? Like if your waist to height ratio is over 50%, like so if you're 70 inches tall and your waist measured 2 inches above your belly button is 35 or more, and your BMI says you're morbidly obese, you're unhealthy. Get there. It's reality. Wake the fuck up to it. You know it. You deep down you know it when it hurts you. Like, but that's why, biologically we're hardwired to like thinner waists and wider shoulders, or thinner waists and fucking wider hips. It's fucking nature, motherfuckers. Hey, Alan, you made me really consider supplementing my diet and to do my own research. Good, outstanding. Hey, now that he's now interested in working out. That's fucking outstanding too. You should be very proud because you set the fucking pace for your child to want to get healthier. That's fucking amazing. I think what you said about her is exactly it. If she wants someone to find her attractive, then she needs to go out on the dating scene, but she's not entitled to other people's attraction. Nobody's entitled to, like, just like free speech. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want. People don't have to fucking listen. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want. Like, I keep talking about this. I had somebody be like, "You blocked me," or you put me on mute, but I don't need to listen to you. I'm not stopping you from saying shit. I just don't need to fucking listen. You have, people that get blocked on YouTube get fucking crazy. He blocks anybody that says this. I don't owe you my platform. You can fucking take your platform, make all the videos about me you want. I'll take whatever advertising you want to fucking give me. Because then people come over and watch my content and it stands on its fucking own. How's fucking standing, Did an extensive body composition assessment yesterday. I'm sitting at approximately 13% body fat. Thanks for all the motivation That's fucking awesome. Great fucking job, Brass Mustache. Great fucking job. Tell your son congratulations. Absolutely. I'll tell him congratulations. So few of them understand the difference between size and activity makes. I'm 5'9" and get roughly 20,000 steps a day, and I don't even eat 2,000. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, Alicia, that's reality. Like, people don't get it. Like, it's such an amazing thing how people have got themselves convinced. Like, I barely eat. Motherfucker, I watched you eat. You fucking eat. Eat. Like today so far, just to make sure I had something on my stomach for supplements, I've had about probably like 5 ounces of fucking sliced beef. And 2 hard-boiled eggs and 5 ounces of sliced beef, right? I've already worked out for an hour. I got another 45-minute worth of yoga coming up tonight, and I'm probably going to get my dailies in. I'm probably going to do some push-ups, bodyweight squats, and straight-legged deadlifts with some dumbbells. That's my daily shit. So I am going to have about an hour and a half of fairly intense physical activity today. I'm probably going to eat 1,800 calories of mostly meat. And meat, the carbohydrates I'll get will probably be from some bell peppers because I'm making Mexican beef and peppers tonight. That's it. That's all. What the fuck, people? Like, get there faster, Got mine in time. That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, we got lots of fucking things. Anyway, physical appearance aside, her personality and delusion. Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's fucking crazy. Weighed into 304 for at a powerlifting meet, down 16 pounds. Boom. Good fucking job, dude. Good fucking job. 2,000 is an estimate. It has to be tweaked to individual. Absolutely, but the estimate should be geared down to match people. Absolutely. These people make their weight the biggest part of their identity. Absolutely, they do. If being overweight was healthy, my parents would still be here. I'm sorry to hear about your parents. Sorry. I'm excited to review No Morbidity. I'm excited to get the review for you. They all went to a fit man, though. That's very funny, too. Like, she had all sorts of shit to say about dude. She made herself look like a fucking hypocritical idiot, and I loved it. I love it. I'm catching live today. Haley, that's awesome. You mean like Lupron? I don't know what you were talking about. Hey, Alan, lost 50 pounds down in 2 years, was 275 January 2020, and now 225. I found your channel for one of your funny car videos. Thank you very much. And through you, I found Mark, Papa Swolio, and Sean Nudgeway. Thank you. Very good. All interesting, good guys. So, Planet Fitness across North America. That's got to give them credit. You can get a workout in anywhere. I've worked out at Planet Fitness. All right, Planet Fitness is offering free gym memberships for the summer for teens. That's fucking outstanding. Good for Planet Fitness. Good for Planet Fitness. No shit. How many calories should an adult active female take in? Depends on the type of activity. Depends on your age. Depends on your hormones. Depends on your height and weight. I would suggest that you probably don't need anything more than 1,700 calories. And then if you are, and that's if you're very active. That's if you're active. 1,700 to 1,800 calories if you're very active as a female. I know, that sounds low, but that's a lot of fucking calories when you eat healthily. Absolutely. Planet Fitness, that's awesome. Alan, the best fresh, healthy restaurant in the Fort Myers area that you endorse. Fresh, healthy restaurant in Fort Myers area? I eat, I go out to eat like indulgences. I don't fucking eat out for fresh and healthy. But I mean, you can go to Ginza in Fort Myers. Ginza is an all you can eat sushi place, and you can eat just straight sashimi all day if you wanted to. Fresh, cut, healthy. The best restaurant in town in the Fort Myers area is in Cape Coral. It's a tiki. It's something tiki. Give me a second. Oh, it's called the Jungle Bird Authentic Tiki. It is probably the best restaurant, not only in town and in the area, but that I've ever been to. Amazing. Sorry I'm late. Had to get the grandbaby to sleep. Good for you. Yeah, that's true. Say I like hiking, and then I'd want to spend some time with someone who exactly 100%. Let's see here. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Southwest Florida is amazing. I fucking love it. Love it. How do y'all consistently track? I've tried to weigh everything, but it's so tedious. The thing is, that's still all a guesstimate. Like you can have 2 4-ounce pieces of chicken breast that weigh exactly the same, and they can still have a fairly decent variance in their caloric and their micro and macronutrient makeup, just because of hydration levels and stuff like that. So, 1,700 calories is a lot, especially if you're eating whole foods. I find it hard to eat that much. It really is. It's a lot. Not the tiki bar at the beach. I love the Boathouse Tiki Bar. Are you fucking kidding me? I love the Boathouse Tiki Bar. Fucking love it. I love it. I love the Boathouse. I don't almost ever go, but I fucking love it. I love it. Hey man, what's the benefits of taking nectar on top of MTS Immortal? To me, it's just an extra prophylaxis portion of it, but MTS Immortal does pretty much a good job. I don't find an issue in taking more, especially if you're pushing your body hard, that sort of thing. Do I think you need both? I need both. It's a pretty sound base just to take Immortal as a vitamin supplement along with those things. I just like taking it because I think I push my body pretty fucking hard, and anything that helps, organ support, that sort of thing, I'm going to take. Down to 170 from 240. St. Kate, that is fucking amazing. Great fucking job. I just water fast, no tracking calories. I mean, you got to eat at some point in time. Do you have any advice for dealing with family members who are overweight? Anytime they invite me to do anything, a meal is always involved, and it's always salty, fatty, and too much food. Yeah, I mean, invite them to do something and have a different meal involved. I think it's so upset when I say no. I mentioned health concerns, and my dad just laughs at me. He's going on a CPAP soon. Well, I mean, he's in denial, man. I mean, if he's going to laugh at you about trying to be healthy, but he's also going on a CPAP, he's very clearly in denial, and you should talk to him about that. Thank you. You're welcome. And I don't know what deficiency it could be, but I've been taking 2,000 IUs of vitamin D3 each day. I would take 5,000 IUs. The data shows 5,000 to 10,000 help keep cytokine storms, like inflammation storms in your lungs, away, and that's what I would go with. But listen, guys, I'll be back at 7 a.m. in the morning tomorrow morning. I'm looking very forward to it. I hope everybody has a great fucking day. I'll be posting up what I'm going to talk about here, hopefully later on today, if I can figure out what the fuck I'm going to talk about a little later on today. But I hope all of you have a great motherfucking day. I'm going to go spend some time with the wife. God damn.